is you viewing this move from Durant? Well, I'm viewing it as the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar. Plain and simple. That's just how I look at it. It's not that he's leaving Oklahoma City.
In ancient Greece, the story of Icarus warned generations about the danger of ambition unbound. Armed with wings made of feathers and wax, Icarus soared into the sky only to fall from grace when he flew too close to the sun. That parable, echoing throughout centuries, finds eerie resonance in the career of Kevin Durant, one of the most talented scorers in the game of basketball that we've ever seen. Durant's rise was meteoric. His departure from Oklahoma, his championships in Golden State, his injuries, his complicated legacy in Brooklyn and Phoenix, and his quiet landing in Houston. This is the story of the NBA's Icarus. Before we get into this video, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that follow button, and make sure you turn them noties on. Before Icarus flew, he lived in a labyrinth. For Kevin Durant, Oklahoma City was that maze, a place where he was both nurtured and constrained. Drafted by the Seattle Supersonics and moved to OKC, Durant grew from a skinny scorer to a league MVP and the face of a franchise. Alongside Russell Westbrook and later James Harden, the Thunder had a young core that could contend with anyone. Between 2010 and 2016, Durant and the Thunder were always close, always threatening. In 2012, they reached the NBA Finals but were dismantled by LeBron James and the Miami Heat in 5 games. Still, optimism reigned. They were young, they were growing, the future was theirs. In 2014, Kevin Durant won the MVP.
We wasn't supposed to be here. You made us believe. You kept us off the street. Put clothes on our back, food on the table. When you didn't eat, you made sure we ate. You went to sleep hungry. You sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
His speech, he tearfully thanked his mother, calling her the real MVP. It was touching. The humble, quiet Durant bathed in admiration. The wings were being built feather by feather, praise by praise. But like Daedalus and Icarus building their escape, there was an undertone of dissatisfaction. Injuries began to plague. Chemistry issues bubbled. Harden was traded. Westbrook's style clashed with Durant's efficiency. They were up 3-1 against the 73-win Golden State Warriors in 2016 in the Western Conference Finals, and lost. Durant has built his wings, and now he was ready to fly. Don't fly too low, or the sea will ruin your wings. Don't fly too high, or the sun will melt them. But what is too high when you're chasing greatness? In 2016, Kevin Durant made the most shocking free agency decision since LeBron's 2010 decision. He signed with the team that had just beaten him, the 73-9 Golden State Warriors, a super team of super teams. Many called it weak, a betrayal, cowardly. But from Durant's view, it was finally his chance to win without friction, to play pure basketball, to fly. And fly he did. Durant's years with the Warriors were peak Icarus. He was dominant, unstoppable, effortless. He won 2 championships in 2017 and 2018, winning Finals MVP both times. He played with beautiful efficiency, surrounded by Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. He wasn't just winning, he was rewriting what dominance looked like. But the sun was shining bright. Critics never let him forget how he got there. Every ring came with an asterisk. In the public eye, in Golden State, Durant was victorious, but he was not beloved. He had fame, fortune, and accolades, but not universal respect. The warmth of the sun wasn't what he hoped. And then, it burned.
Ibaka trying to stay with Durant, knocks it away, and Durant's limping. Durant goes down holding his leg. Ibaka goes up, and it's fouled down the other end. And Durant grabbing that right leg.
In Game 5 in the 2019 NBA Finals, having missed most of the playoffs with a strained calf, returned against the Toronto Raptors. With the Warriors down 3-1 in the series, Durant steps on the court with the weight of a dynasty on his shoulders. He scores 11 points in 12 minutes. Then he plants his foot and collapses. His Achilles tendon has torn. That moment, silent and surreal it was. The wax melting. The fall had begun. It was the physical consequence of years of wear, tension, and emotional strain. Durant, known for his durability, had finally broken. Icarus touched the sun. Durant missed the entire 2019-2020 season. During that time, he made another decision. He was leaving Golden State. In the summer of 2019, Durant and Kyrie joined the Brooklyn Nets. On paper, it was a move to calm independence. No more Curry, no more shadow, no more asterisks. This was Durant's team, his voice, his kingdom. But in practice, the fall continued. Durant returned in 2021 and was magnificent, averaging 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. He put on one of the greatest individual playoff performances in NBA history, in the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Milwaukee Bucks, dropping 49 points in Game 5 and 48 in Game 7.
Here is Durant moving on Tucker. He turns, he shoots.
His foot, mere inches on the line, prevented a game-winning three. The Nets lost in overtime. The sea was getting closer. Next season, injuries, COVID protocols, the eternal strife plagued the team. James Harden came and went. Kyrie's part-time availability caused headaches. Durant played well, but was exhausted, mentally and physically. He requested a trade in the summer of 2022, then rescinded it, then requested it again in 2023. The fall wasn't dramatic, it was slow and chaotic. Brooklyn was not a rebirth, it was a crash landing. After 3 years in Brooklyn, Durant was traded to the Phoenix Suns in February 2023. Phoenix just added Bradley Beal to pair with Devin Booker. Durant was once again on a super team, one designed to win immediately, but something was different. In Phoenix, Durant was older, wiser, still lethal but more visibly fragile. His game remained elite, but the aura had changed. No longer the unguardable wing with the MVP future. Durant was now trying to extend his prime, not define it. The Suns flamed out the playoffs. Chemistry never clicked. Injuries persisted. The trio of Durant, Booker, and Beal felt more like an experiment than a dynasty. Durant, once the envy of the league, was now navigating a twilight no one had expected this soon. Then came the final twist in this tale. In the summer of 2025, Kevin Durant was traded to the Houston Rockets. It was a full circle moment. Houston was once the home to James Harden and Russell Westbrook, Durant's old teammates. Now, it was a young team with emerging stars like Jabari Smith Jr., Alfred Sengun, and Amen Thompson. Durant is no longer the centerpiece. He's the veteran, the teacher, the observer. The wings are gone. The sea is calm. In the myth, Icarus dies. His ambition, his belief that he could touch the sun, ends in tragedy. But Durant's story is more complicated. Yes, he flew too close. Yes, he was burned. But unlike Icarus, Durant survived. He's still flying, just lower, more cautiously. His journey became a cautionary tale not about failure, but about how the pursuit of greatness often comes at a cost of peace. Kevin Durant is not a villain. He is not a hero. He is an artist, a wanderer, a seeker of perfect basketball. His wings were crafted not of wax, but of talent, hard work, and dreams. And though they melted, he flew higher than almost anyone ever has. He's still a two-time NBA champion, a Finals MVP, a 14-time All-Star, an Olympic gold medalist, a scoring savant, a poet of the hardwood. But the myth still lingers. Would the world have loved him more if he stayed in Oklahoma? Would he have felt more fulfilled if he had failed more than he succeeded controversially? These are the questions that follow the modern Icarus. Kevin Durant soared, he fell, and somewhere in between the sea and the sky, he became immortal. Some men are not afraid to fly, even when they know the wax will melt.